Bengithi nami ngibe ne-opinion yami based on into eshiwo usisi. Ngiyazi ukuthi angeke ngibe nesingisi lesi esikhulu ukuthi ngikhulume kakhulu or ngikhiphe amagama aphezulu, but ngizoba ne-English enough ukuthi kube nabantu abazwayo from lower ground, yabo. Ngiyazi nizogxeka ukugxeka but inkinga ayisekho. My sister ithi kuphendule fast. First of July njengoba usho ukuthi uzobe ufuna ukubona ukuthi uzobe kukhona ushintsho na, cha, hayi sisizobona ingekho ushintsho. Number one, because u-change ayenzakali over i-24 hours. Imandla angakhomishini iyayenzakala because vele iyakhipha and ngihamba nawe lapho nendaba futhi ukuthi bafuna ukuyivala. Well, iqiniso nalelo, kodwa kunezinye izinto zinga-understand, kunezinye izinto ozikhulumayo because ukhuluma nge-misleading abantu from Africans. Angeke ungitshela ukuthi wena awuyiboni, futhi I doubt ukuthi waye waba e-township, waye waba la khona uthi wena ulwela khona abantu abamnyama. When it's come to i-township, iningi labantu they are zombies. Ingane zabantu abobaba ekumele ukuthi abebalide i-country amazombi ngenxa yama-drugs from illegal foreigners. Abantu abaningi they don't own ama-shop because of i-corruption eyenzakala e-South Africa, because of abantu abayenza ubugebengu la ukuthi babhadale ukuthi bahlale ey'ndaweni. Indaba ye-500 million siya-understand nabo minister benza i-corruption nakhona, but why nina from top guys, asho nina ningabantu abaphezulu, ningabantu abafundile, ningabantu nikwazi ukukhuluma i-English nikhiphe ngamakhadi, why ningalwisi abantu abamhlophe? Because if uyanaka bonke labantu abaku-middle class abangazi ukuthi kuyenzakalani to e-South Africa, kuyenzakalani to ama-township, to ama-rural areas, why bangalwisi abantu from laba belungu? Since ibona kungabantu abanamandla, abanepower, bakwazi ukukhuluma mayelana ne-afrophobia, mayelana nezinofipho, abakhiphe lamagama lawo isingisi aqinile. Asho na abantu abaphansi bakwazi ukuthi balwisane nale crime le ababhekane nayo phansi, which ama-illegal immigrant, which i-crime eyenzakala phansi, which ukuthi ama-drugs ukuthi angangeni endaweni yethu. Why nina-ke njengoba niphezulu ningalwisani nalabantu abaphezulu, since nine-power enough? Nikwazi ukukhuluma kuphela kodwa benifika akaze sabona ngisho into eyi-1 eyenzakalayo echazayo ukuthi vele nayilwisa le ndaba le. Njengoba nisho nihlala from ama-estates, lwisani labantu laba abaphezulu and niyabazi ukuthi bayenza i-corruption. Instead yini nihlala nabo nina, nihlala nalabo ilungu labo eningabafuni, enikhuluma ngabo kabi la ku-social media. Nihlala nabo nabelungu labo enithi bayenza izinto ezi-wrong, nihlala nabelungu labo enithi nifuna ukubaxosha. Why ningabaxoshi first la nihlala khona, nithole nayo indaweni e-ready? Sibone ngani example, because abantu abaku-lower class yibo abantu aba-affected by ama-illegal immigrants, so they have to fight this. Abasho ukuthi ba-against ama-foreigner, they said they are against ama-illegal immigrant. Nifika la ku-social media nizokhuluma because nitshela ukuthi abantu abaku-lower class abafundanga and lamagama eniwakhulumayo awekho. So thina sikhona siwa-understanda nane-English yenu ukuthi cha, lento oyikhulumayo masithi ungayikhulumeli ngenxa yokuthi uyasazi situation or ukhulumela ukuthi ku-comfort zone or ku-place of privilege. Akaze wahlala elokishini nabantu aba-experienceayo into ephambene, akaze wahlala nabantu la khona ukuthi umakhelwane wakho uhlala nonyawupe ubalekela ukuthi uzokutshontshela ngaleso sikhathi lowo nyawupe le yayibhemayo uyithola from i-Nigeria. Akaze nakayi-1, but ubhizi la uzokhuluma khipha bese kukhalela la mayelana ne-Standard Bank ukuthi bayakufroda. Cabanga from abantu abaphansi, but manje usuyakwazi ukuthi umislead abantu ukuthi lento yenziwe i-machine mash kanye ne-operation Dudula iyabheda. Cha, respectfully ngikhuluma amagama amahle, respectfully, njengoba ngisho ukuthi cha my sister, sometimes kumele ubheke ukuthi ukhuluma in which place of privilege or eku-place la khona ukuthi uya-experiencing into aba-experience abantu abamnyama. You can't say we are fellow Africans. Sizokwazi ukuyenza ibhizinisi namanye ama-Africans akwazi uku-cooperate and abalandela umthetho wase-South Africa, but if abawulandeli umthetho wase-South Africa, we cannot tolerate that, because we asuke thina ekhantrini lethu sihambe siye kwamanye ama-country, sihambe sophula imithetho eminingi eyenzakalayo. Angeke kuze ukuthi kunama-South Africans aboshiwe all over i-Africa, all over Europe, all over America, all over i-South America, aboshelwe ukuthi ayenza ama-drugs, adila ngama-drugs. Ngisho nabosisi bethu laba ababoshwe ema-airport kusuke kuthunyelwe ngisho i-Nigeria ukuthi basimanye lama-drugs esiswini. So sometimes kumele ubheke ukuthi ukhuluma in which place of comfort zone, ngoba manje awusa-understand, uyakhuluma i-unemployment very very high. Ibangwa yini lento le? Why nina eniphezulu ningalwisi lo government corrupt? why ningafandi iMadlanga Commission ukuthi eqhubeke ihambe iye phambili instead ukuthi ucriticize or ugxeke abantu bethu abamnyama abazama ukuthi bayenze ushintsho endaweni zabo bakwazi ukulala ngokuthula without ukuthi kuqhuma isibhamu, without ukuthi ingane zabo zisaba ukuthi anyeke ziqede isikole, without zisaba ukuthi ingane zabo zizongena emadragsini, ukuthi isaba ukuthi iy'ngane zabo zamantombazane zizogcina sezithengisa ngomzimba le e-CBD ngenxa yokuthi nina nizofuna ukukhulumela ama-illegal immigrant. Kunzima because aniyazi ukuthi kuyenzakalani ku-ground, anazi ukuthi kuyenzakalani njengoba kumasha emahostela, njengoba kumasha ema-township, njengoba kumasha e-rural areas. Kunzima.
Angiphoxekile kanje yo ayishem yabo bengayilindelanga-ke kuprof-ke le ngangcono futhi kube akaze aphawule ngayo, akaze angazasho lutho uma wayithulela nje. Ngaqala ukumfollowa ngesikhathi egilo Standard Bank exoxa isitori sakhe no Standard Bank. Okay. Nje nangezinye izinto bengimkhonzeni nje because bengibona ukuthi hayi uchithile la ekhanda. Okay. Hayi kodwa namhlanje Nkosi yami-ke nje uyikhiphile kumina. Mina nje once waxeka imash and mash usuke come back to one. Usuke inyathela emsileni because uma ugxeka nje imash and mash mina usuke ngazi noma ngizosiqubuka uhlevane yini ngoba yo angibafuni labantu bokufika, angibafuni ngenhliziyo yami yonke, abahambe. Ziningi izinto abazonile, ziningi. Mhlambe yena uyayigxeka nje uthi bafunded obani. Mhlambe ngoba nakhe yena ukhuluma ngoba nakhe yena right azi ukuthi effects indawo lento le yama foreign. Yabo. Uyazi ukuthi yena uhlala endaweni e-right, uhlala endaweni eyibizayo, afford yonke into. Mhlambe ngakhe ekhuluma kanje. Thina ama-foreign guys ngeke. Thina sinayihlobo ezamaphara. Thina. Abanye kunamaphara kubo. Ayibo. Mhlawumbe akayi-understand lento ayishoyo, akayi-understand. Noma engazi ukuthi bafandiwe ukuthi benze lento ngoba nakho abantu abamnyama bathatha noma yini ngoba nakho balambile. Bazoyisa-ke shem. Hayi. Ngangcono ubuthulile akaphawulanga ayithulele kuyona yonke lento engasho lutho ayiqhubekele nezitori zakhe lezi azenzayo.
Brothers and sisters, people like Professor Anele Hammond often speak from a position of comfort and privilege. She doesn't live in the township where many ordinary South Africans face the daily realities of unemployment, overcrowded schools, housing shortages, strained public services, and poverty. With multiple qualifications and access to opportunities that many people do not have, she is largely insulated from the direct competition that many citizens face in terms of jobs, business opportunities, housing, and basic services. This is why I feel that individuals in such positions are not best placed to lecture communities about issues they don't experience firsthand. Professor Anele presents herself as someone whose views and solutions should take precedence over those of others. Whether intentional or not, this creates the impression that she dismisses alternative voices and approaches. She questions the objectives and relevance of anti-illegal immigration marches and criticizes their leadership. One wonders whether her condemnation is rooted in genuine differences of opinion or discontent that others are receiving public support and recognition. Her insinuation that Black people who support these marches are misled is totally disrespectful, and her suggestion to lead another march just to demonstrate the vanity and irrelevance of the 30th June march is arrogant. It seems like she wants to compete with March and March for attention. Professor Anele is undoubtedly accomplished in many different fields, and many people believe her expertise would be most valuable in academia and law. However, when she ventures into areas such as politics and protest movements, she opens herself to scrutiny and criticism from people who may not share her views or believe she possesses expertise in those fields. She surely isn't a subject matter expert in every sphere of life. At a time when many Black South Africans are struggling to put food on the table and are concerned about their economic future, people are looking for practical solutions rather than intellectual debates and lectures. South Africans are very forgiving, but if Professor Anele continues to position herself at the center of every major public discussion, she may risk alienating some of the supporters and admirers who once valued her contributions. Her social media popularity doesn't necessarily translate to tangible support on the ground. At the rate she's going, she will lose her reputation and credibility just as fast as she gained them. Professor Anele must just stay this one out and focus on her university construction and legal practice. We definitely don't need either her contribution or opinion. She must not forget that our freedom from apartheid was not won by academics and elites like her, but by school kids and ordinary people from the townships.